You might be wondering, what happened to get me here with this death message? And what led up to this outcome? Well, we'll need to go back to get some context. We spawned into day 1, and it seemingly seems to be a swamp biome. There's some frogs around. This is actually my first time interacting with them in Minecraft. So you can see I'm trying to like push him toward the pig. It didn't work. I thought he was gonna eat him. I saw videos on it and it eats withers and whatnot, but it didn't work. So mining some trees, doing that normal Minecraft startup. I've got my tools right here, got the crafting table and a boat. So yeah, got a little cow over there. I think I'm gonna make a new rule for this game through, so that every single time I come across a little like hostile creature, I fight them and I'm okay with it, but if it's non-hostile, then I can't kill them. So that's gonna be a weird thing to get around the mob drop loot and stuff. But I think I found this clearing that I like, and I think I might build my base here. It's a way better palette than the swamp biome. It's got a good clearing. It's on the ocean, and yeah, I like it. Over here, it looks like it's a shower part where horses could run through just fine. I like the seaweed. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so now it was time to explore the map. Okay, so after exploring for a little bit, I came across this little like cave waterfall, like really cool drop off, and it looks really nice. I wanted to like go into the lagoon right next to it, like the waterfall. So I went inside and I saw some magma, and this is where things started to take a turn for the worst. Let me just say that. I'm gonna go for the one right in front of me, right? Yeah, that's a good idea. Yep. And no, turned off right then and there. Look at my bubbles. It's going down drastically. There's my health. It's a close one, folks, but he makes it. So yeah, that was not good, because I'm in the middle of the water right now. I have no food, and since the challenge is active, I can't eat any like animal flesh or anything unless the animal died just to something random. So it's kind of crazy. I gotta farm for my food and other stuff like that, so I'm in a bad predicament. I don't have anything. I have to eat zombie flesh if I get it or something. So I'm trying to get out of this little lagoon. Barely making it out, bro. Like, just trying to survive out here. Alright, got the last 2 blocks. I'm out of here. Out of one predicament into another. So I'm trying to hurry out of here because I'm in a really bad spot. Especially if skeletons spawn. That would not be good. So nothing's around me right now. But then I spot something. I spot 2 zombies. And the quickest thing I could think of was placing my boat down. So I placed my boat down to stop the zombie. Running through the forest, trying to avoid mob after mob. Trying to survive. So I'm just trying to kill the spider right here. Grab its loot. Kill the other spider on the other shore. And then I was looking at the zombie before. I really wanted it to become a drown. There we go. Turn him into a drown. Perfecto. Threw out my old shovel. Who needs that, you know? Some good food. Now I can sprint again. This is perfect. Alright, so it's nighttime, and we're just trying to get out of here now. Try to find a spot to lay down, except I have no bed, so probably just dig a hole type thing. And I'm getting shot at, so I'm on the sprint once again, trying to get far away from that. 2 more skeletons trying to avoid, so I have to go somewhere else. Seems like everywhere you look, there's mobs. I'm just trying to go to every shore, find something that I could, like, hang around and be alright. But I look behind me and I see, like, a cave. I'm like, is that a good thing to go into? But I thought it wasn't a good idea, so I left swimming to another shore. And I want that zombie's armor, so I'm trying to turn it into a drown also. Got into a drown, and by the time that happened, the sun was already rising. So we are almost on day 2, folks. Trying to kill this drown. It's a close one, I will say. Alright, we got him. But can I get his drop? Or will I blow up by the creeper? I'm going for it. I grabbed it. The creeper just exploded. That could have been me. But I'm good. Got the flesh. And we are back up. Not enough to heal, but enough to run still. So that's good. At least we could still run. It's on the day 2 right now. Okay, so while exploring, I came across a witch hut, and I wanted to explore it and see what was in it. So I was shooting the first witch, the second witch, and then went up to start fighting them with my sword. Got one, got splashed by the other, had to drink my milk, and close to getting the other one, but my health is not looking good. Got him, and started going up the thing, but I was at 1 HP at the time. I put down a bed just in case so I don't die, and the cauldron has something in it, so I want to come back later. This could be a good spot to make like a witch mob spawner maybe. I've never done that before, but I might do that in this series. Returning back home. Okay, I dropped my stuff at the chests, and it was on to day 7. I started digging out a plot of land for my house, and I felt comfortable with this. So then I started filling it in, and started working on the outside quote-unquote patio that I was trying to do. Planted some trees so that I don't have to run out and grab more. Started planting some sugarcane on my shore because, you know, the challenge, we're gonna need all the food we could get. Then we slept, and it was day 8. We went out to grab some sand. We popped the sand in the furnaces, popped them into bottles, and before going out I wanted to grab some iron, so I went to like a side of a mountain and started mining, then found some iron not that far down, and I then left because the sun was setting and we were on day 9. I put the iron in the furnace and then went down to the cave to lighten it back up. I also put some torches on the entrance, and then we were out to grab the iron. Then we made a pickaxe, got some milk from a cow, and we were back at the witch hut, where we fought the witch, and it was a lot better this time. A lot more HP. We went up, grabbed the bed and the crafting table, and got the potions. We got 3 in total, and the cauldron, so that was nice. Then we returned home and slept through the night, and we were on day 10, where there were some pillagers outside waiting for me, but I had to fight off a zombie, and I looked back and they were gone. So we fought off the one, got nothing, and wanted to make an iron frame for the map, but it didn't work because no leather. Then we continued building on the house with what materials we had, which was lacking at the time. So then in the night, decided to fortify the entrance of the cave so nothing could get me while I was in there, and had to go sleep through the night. So now we are on day 11 and did the same thing, except making it look more even and developing it a little bit more. And I think I'm happy with that. So I slept through the night, and we are on day 12, where I tamed a horse in one shot, which was nice, and put him on my house. And I was messing around with a shovel and made some paths to the cave. It was really nice. I've never really used paths before, but they're really quite nice. And then out back, I started making a farm plot, so I used the shovel as a outline, and it really kind of makes it look nice. It was nighttime, so I slept, and we were on day 13. I was using the golden hoe until it broke, and then I filled in the water for the farm and made a new hoe. And I finished it, and I liked how it looked. So then I moved on to the house again, where I fixed the foundation, and then built up a support beam and another support beam across, and did the same thing for the other side. And by that time I had to go to sleep, so we were on day 14 now. I then built some support beams on the sides, and this is where I started to do a whole bunch of different designs. I didn't like how any of them turned out, so on day 16, I then had the good idea of expanding it up to make it look better. I liked how it looked, so I expanded it out on one side. I wanted to venture out and fight some slimes. Fought the slimes, got some slime balls, and then went to sleep, and we're on day 17, where I continued building onto the house, and day 18, same thing. And we're on day 19, on the second floor, and building the platforms. And then I started building the roof section, and day 20, I did the ground floor, put some glass in, put some torches in to light it up, and day 21, got some more sand to get glass. Grab some seeds. Only seeds we have are pumpkins and wheat. and then we slept. It was day 22. Checked on the farm, put some torches out. Yeah, I am starting to like how it looks a lot. Put some planks above the glass, torches, same thing on the other side. Then I looked at this chicken, he popped out an egg, so I was like, oh yes, we're about to get some cake. I don't have enough iron to make stuff to get milk, so I couldn't do anything, but I slept through that day. It was day 23. I built onto the attic. Added a slot for like archering if I want to. Started on one side of the roof, started on the other side of the roof. I made that a room too, just so I have more room. It might be a storage place. Well, that's how we got here. Tragic, I know. So very unfortunate. Getting skewered in the back by a drown while running away after all the other near-death experiences before. I guess it goes to show you that I'm a lot more cautious without a suit of armor and a shield, so I guess I'm going to be working on that. But for those who stuck around, I really appreciate it, and I'll hopefully be posting weekly videos. It may take a bit longer at times, so I'll need you to bear with me since I haven't edited in a while. But until then, it's been nostalgic, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.